Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are back. I am Lavella. This is Minecraft 1.16.1. It's a single player let's play. And at the end of our last episode, we found this ship. We dug around, we found a chest. And I put torches there so I know we'd been here, but now I'm leaving a bed, so it's kind of obvious. Super obvious. I know this is probably a waste of time, but we're going to go ahead and dig this out too. I didn't want to do this without you, just in case I found something else, because like we said in the last episode, I was ready to give up, and sure enough there was a chest after all. So air. Typically, if you're not familiar, if you find a sunken ship, there are usually 3 treasure chests. One at each end and one about the middle-ish. However, this is not a whole treasure or a whole ship. It's only part of one. So it is quite likely we found all there is to find. But one of the reasons we came adventuring was so we could find crops. We have potatoes and carrots, wheat seeds we can gather at home. I'm not worried about that. And we found a 2 tall bush that normally not easy to find. Okay, west. We want to keep going west. Played on a server one time, and I literally spent like 3 real life days looking for a sunflower to finish my bush collection, my flower bush collection. And yes, I see the roses. We're not going to bother with the roses. We're not going to bother with lilacs or peonies on this trip because, we'll take those until we need the space, I guess. Because those I can find closer to home. But, like I said, I spent 3 days on a server looking for a stupid sunflower. And I finally did the whole crybaby thing in chat. And about 6 different people were like, hey, I have one you can have. And at that point, I was like, thank you, but no thank you. This is a battle of the wills. I'm going to find a sunflower. And sure enough, I did. Found one shortly after that. And then, while I was searching for the sunflowers, I found mesa after mesa after mesa. When looking for mesa, I was looking for sunflowers. Well, of course, after I got on my 2 tall flower bushes, I needed a mesa. And I went to look for a mesa. And the first place I landed, oh my God, we have a jungle. The first place I landed was a sunflower plains. I was so angry. Oh my gosh, I was so angry. But that's okay. And then, of course, it took me like 2 days to find a mesa. But I didn't get bullheaded over that one. I said, hey, does anybody have a home for a mesa? I've looked for 2 days. I give up. And sure enough, there were people kind enough to take me to a mesa. So, alright, this is a jungle. Let's look at something jungly. And we're going to screenshot that. Now we know where a jungle is. I wonder if I can get some saplings. Oh, there's cocoa beans too. Anytime I'm gathering saplings to take home, If it's a 2x2, I try to get like 16, but that may take more time than I'm willing to invest. So we'll see. We have coordinates. So if we need, we can come back. Come on, there's one. At least give me 4. Just at least give me 4. I'll be a happy girl. Jungle trees are so stingy with their saplings. Oh my gosh. Most of the updates and the changes that Mojang has made over the years, I've absolutely been thrilled with them. However, I'm not a fan of getting the sticks from the leaves because I believe that it makes it harder to get saplings. It's kind of like when you play modded. Oh, we have 2. Okay. Let's see if we can get a couple more. It's like when you play modded and they add all those extra ores and stuff. Now that's all well and good and it's cool and fun and whatever. But if you have some weird modded ore taking up space, then in my opinion that makes it that much harder to find diamonds and iron and the basic ores that you need. So I'm not usually a fan of that. Did we get any more saplings out of that? No. We got sticks. See, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and get the tree. Just because I don't want to leave it standing there all naked. And if you're wondering, if you're not an old school Minecrafter, if you're wondering why I'm not using these leaves to try to get jungle saplings, because these are oak leaves. They're not jungle leaves, unless they've changed it. No, they're oak leaves. So, it isn't doing me any good. I can get all the oak saplings I want, and then some at home. Come on, at least give me 2 more saplings. That would be great. I can't believe we found a jungle this easy. Usually, unless I use a seed, if I use an actual seed to find a jungle, that's one thing, but just to go out and about, I usually don't find one this quick. And if I am looking for a particular biome, and I have searched and searched and searched, I will use the Mine Atlas site. They have a tool there that is quite handy. I prefer to find them on my own. However, I have a job, so my time is not always unlimited, and it saves time. Oh yes, thank you. Pick that up before it despawns. And we need to make a bed. Alright, let's get a bed made. Oh goodness, we're already running out of space and we haven't done nearly as much as I want to do. And guess we'll go with the white. Get rid of, what are we going to get rid of? That. Really? That's what I did? We need to sleep before something eats our faces. Okay. And we need this wool. Let's get rid of the seeds. Okay, was that all the saplings that fell? I believe it was. How many did we get? 5? Alright, that's good enough. Let's move on. Melon. We need melon. Is this west? No, that's west. Alright, let's head west and see if we can find some melon. We need melon and pumpkin. Sometimes since the, I think it was it 114 or 115, when they totally revamped the villagers, I can't remember which update that was, but when they did that, a lot of the villages will have pumpkins and or melons. What am I seeing over here? Oh, it's Skelly. Good. Glad I came over here to check that out. So, if we find a we're not, we're good on wool. So if we find a village, it might have the melon and or the pumpkin, but that's a might and a maybe. Okay, let's just I'm not seeing any melons. Let's go over here. Let's see if we can find one closer to the river instead of having to bounce around all those leaves. Maybe. Maybe not. Looks like dirt over there. Trying to keep my eyes open for a jungle temple. As much as I've played this game, I rarely find anything in a jungle temple that's just amazing. If you want fantastic loot, the ships are usually where to go. But sometimes you find just what you need. Ooh, bamboo. We need bamboo. Oh, we're gonna have an inventory problem. Come on. Really? I'm not trying to harvest wood right now. Just let me get to the bamboo. Now where was it? Oh, there it is. Her tis, her tis. And yes, you're supposed to use a sword. Okay. What are we going to get rid of? Let's get rid of that. Can't make a bed out of one. And as much as I hate to, let's go ahead and do this. It didn't make any chicks anyway. Okay. Yes, this is west. Really? You get me killed out here. Alright, let's have a steak. Let's heal up a minute. Just for a minute. Okay, which way was west? This way. Okay. You need some melon. A lot of people call it watermelon because it looks like a watermelon. But if you look at it, it is not a watermelon. It's just a melon. Regular melon. And see, this doesn't make sense to me. Okay, let's talk a second. This is water. Water irrigates. It helps foliage. And yet, when you're in a river biome, even though you have all this water, instead of making everything look more lush and green and hydrated, it looks dead ish. I don't understand that. I don't understand why the textures of the foliage in a river biome or an ocean biome have this I'm on the way to being dried out look for the grass and the trees and stuff. I don't understand that. It's literally touching water. Water hydrates. Okay. Well, let's see. Any melons for me? Apparently not. Just seeing more leaves and more bushes, more leaves, more mountains to climb. I love the jungle because of the pretty green foliage. I do not like exploring it because of the terrain. If you are new to Minecraft and you go into a jungle and your frames drop and go crazy and you start lagging out, I don't know if that's still a thing, but there was a time when it was most definitely a thing. Just get rid of this. If you get rid of all these bushes on the ground, which is really not hard, especially if you have iron to spare. If you have plenty of iron and you can make like super amount of shears, you can rip through those leaves in no time. And when you don't have all this stuff on the ground, the game doesn't have as much to load and your lag will be decreased. Or just give your computer time to adjust, and most of the time that works too. Alright. I really wanted melon. Do. I hope my boat navigating skills are not making you nauseous, because I'm really not that good at it. And is that melon? I believe it is. I believe it is. Yes, sirree, Bob. Now, see, look. On the right hand side, almost to the bottom, it says Minecraft melon. It does not say watermelon, it says melon. Because that's what it is. Alright. That gives us more crops to grow. We are still headed west. Our inventory is full. Oh my goodness. Well, let's go ahead and keep going. Oh, we need a bed. And we need it quickly. How many planks? Those are logs. Okay, 3 planks, 3 wool, and we have a bed. Zombies will have to find somebody else to munch on. We are not available for munching. Okay. Let's keep going. I think that even made a spot because we used up some of those planks. Alright, we have the melon. Now, let's see if we can get through this jungle. One thing I do get frustrated with is, you know, we're supposed to have all these different villagers from different biomes. I can never find a village like in a swamp or in a jungle, but we have the villagers that have we have the ability to have those villagers. We have the costumes, they have the skins and stuff. But I've never found a village in a swamp or a jungle. So, ocelots. Not a fan of the ocelots. They eat your chickens. I don't know how many times I've tried to build in the jungle and tried to have chickens and tried to have a chicken coop that actually looked like a chicken coop, and I thought I had it all safe. Somehow the ocelots have a tendency to still get in and kill all my chickens. So, not a fan. However, I do think it's cool that there we go. Look what we found. I do think it's cool that they have the animals interact, where the wolves kill the sheep, and I do think it's cool, you know, cats hunt the chickens. I just think they should be a little less clever. Okay. Hello, birdie. Yes, at some point we will get a parrot. Not right now. Alright. I know it's more fun to do the levers if you can remember how to do them, but I never can. So, we're not. Yes, yes. Arrows, we really don't have room for arrows. I kind of want that saddle though. I kind of do. Let's get rid of that. I don't care about the redstone. Kind of want that gold, but I need my inventory more. The string is not an absolute necessity right now. I can make more trapdoors. I don't really need the stairs. Oh, I kind of want to hang on to these for the moment. They're kind of handy. Let's see if that'll work. Okay. And as I said, I know it's more fun to do the levers. However, I can't remember the process, the little code. So we're just gonna chop our way in and see what there is. Okay, wrong side. There it is. Iron and bamboo. I'm gonna go ahead and take the iron. Ooh, I kind of want those bones. I'll leave the mossy cobble behind. Kind of like to have the bones. Okay. Alright, so not super great, but not bad either. Let's go ahead and light this up a little bit so it's not a complete mob farm if we have to come back. But for now, there we go. For now, let's go ahead and wrap this up. We're out of time anyway. And I think what I'm going to do after off camera, I think I'm going to go home and dump all this stuff. And we'll come back. I really want to find a village, but we may have to wait for another day. I mean, obviously, we're not going to find one in this episode. Part of me wants to go exploring again, but really want to get the crop started. Really want to get a house built. So I'm thinking, let's get some base building done. You know, just our basics so that we have some place to survive. And then we can go on another adventure in another episode or two. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. I really do appreciate it. And we will see you later.